Hey everybody, this is my first CGC unboxing. You see the box we got right there. We're going to open this up and we're going to see, here are the grades. These are 15 books I decided to send to the CCS pressing, quick press CGC. I'm testing it out to see how it is, if it's worth it. If not, I'll go back to my normal presser. Shout out to Mike DeChillis at Hero Restoration. He'll be getting more books. So this is my first attempt at pressing moderns. I did some Silver Ages, and they'll be around next week. So I'll show you how we're going to do this. There's a list of our potential grades that we thought we was going to be. My wife and I came up with those grades. And what we're going to do is she's going to pull each one out of the box, and it's going to have the post-it note here, and post-it note here. Now this is, for example, I'll do, hey, it's an 8.0 for Thanos, Iron Man 55, first appearance of Star Fox, Thanos, and Drax. And then we'll take it away, and we'll go grab everything else. At the end, I will show you my next lot of similar books or similar age books I'm going to send to, it depends on the grades, I might send them back to CGC or I might send them to Mike DeChillis, probably Mike DeChillis. So we'll begin. And she's going to pull out each one, make sure she's got the post-it notes. You can see, if you saw while I looked around, I have quite a collection of different books. I have books I'm sending in by hand, carrying hand in Chicago to one of the cons, and then I've got here. So some of these are keys, some of them aren't. Some of them I just graded for the sake because they were mine as a kid. For example, Star Wars 1, I don't expect to get anything good. Daredevil 131's first appearance, Bullseye. These are the modern Thanoses, the Donny Cates run. We'll get into that as they come along. The Infinity one is actually the Marko Jerkovich variant, so I don't really know what's coming to me. She's going to put some post-it notes on. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, the first post-it notes on, and it is, the first book out is, She-Hulk, #1. Actually, Stanley's last work right there, and I was expecting on this one a 9.2, and wow, 9.2, right on the nose. Okay. It's more for my daughter. She's going to be a She-Hulk Taurus, maybe Captain Marvel fan, since they all go female. Okay, next up, again, I'll put this up afterwards while she's doing that. You have Seer of the X-Men 141, which is Days of Future Past. X-Men 96, first appearance of Moira. Okay, here's one. This is Thanos 14. So this is, I guess, the second appearance of that Cosmic Ghost Rider. And this one we were expecting a 9.4. Again, I do 9.4 because I never really know 9.4, 9.6, 9.8. But this one we got the 9.8 white pages. Not the key of the bunch. Obviously 13 and 15 are the keys, but still a nice book. And that new series starts in July 4th is the new Cosmic Ghost Rider. So that's a nice book. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to put these over here so these are out of the way and move my other books I plan on sending in later. Okay, next one is, another Thanos. Thanos 15 with that kick-ass cover of Thanos holding the leash on Thor. This is the reveal that, spoiler alert, Frank Castle is the Cosmic Ghost Rider. And that is another 9.8 white pages. Great. So you really don't have to put it on the back because I can't really see it from this angle. So that's a good one. I'm pretty happy with that. Again, I read all these, so let's kind of see how the pressing stuff works. Here's a hot one right now. This is the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. Not the Stones, but the Infinity Gauntlet. This was mine. I don't know how many times I read this. I honestly thought this one would get a, this was Silver Surfer, a 9.2 to a 9.4, and I was being generous just because it was Thanos, and I love Thanos. Even when I was a kid, before he was in Avengers or anything else, way before, talking 20 years ago. I kept it in good condition. I hope to get a 9.2 and a 9.4. Let's see what happens. That is a 9.6. Wow. Did not expect that. That's nice. This had to be pressed for sure. They did a great job. So that's a plus for the CCS. I was absolutely not thinking that would even come close. Okay, so next one coming up. Again, we took care of some Thanoses. What do we have here? Oh, this is a big one. This is a key. Not really. This is one of my favorite covers of all time. I'll show you something cool about it in a second here. Wife is going to go take care of our son right now. He's crying. His name is Charles. Not after Charles Xavier, though. So this is X-Men 141. Again, it's Days of Future Past. I was expecting on this one a 9.0, and, well, we got a 9.0. Okay. Maybe I was hoping for a little bit better if the pressing, because that's what I thought it was before the pressing. There are some very little dents here and there. This probably could deserve a professional press, maybe a hero restoration. A full press instead of the quick press would probably have bumped this up maybe to a 9.2 or a 9.4. In my opinion, I kept good care of this comic anyway, so it was pretty good. I'm happy with that. Show you something cool about that one time. Okay, this is more of just for a point of reference here. I had all the Wolverine versus Sabretooth. This is Psylocke joins the X-Men, Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Just a good cover. One of my favorite covers out there. The only this one I thought I would get maybe this was 213, a 9.4, a 9.0. Okay, well, honestly, it did have a color break that I thought I didn't think the press would take out. I didn't think they'd see it. Well, that shows you one up there. Now, I do have 2 others of these and a bunch of other ones. I'm not too concerned. I did say 9.4. Yeah, didn't quite work out. Okay, no problem. Next up, here's a good one. This is this is probably the first comic I think I ever bought with my own money in that year at the comic shop. It was I think my 10th birthday. We went in, and it was December, so this was out the month before, and I just thought this was the coolest Thor. I knew who Thor was, but I didn't know it was Beta Ray Bill. I thought it was somehow he was just angry. Anyway, first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. I thought this would be a 9.2. I was hoping a little higher. It's a lot of white in there, but I believe there was a spine tick. Oh, 9.2. Okay, so our grading is working out pretty good so far. Just that 9.0, well, can't win all the time. Okay, next one she's handing me. Qbert back. Well, went in Rome. This is the 338. Again, this was one we thought was going to be a 9.4. This one I did take better because the cover had the Thor on it, and the Thor is my favorite character. This was the first one I bought in a comic book shop. Again, this was around the same time, probably the same day actually, I think. And then I got them. I think it was the same day, but 2 different shops. So this is the second appearance of Beta Ray Bill, and it's a 126 homage, which I do have in an 8.0, and this is a 9.8 white pages. That's a good one. I'm happy with that. Second appearance of Beta Ray Bill. This actually goes. So I have a 9.8 of this. And I have an older, this is not one that was graded, an older CGC I had of number 339, which was actually, I didn't understand what CGC was, and I thought, okay, yeah, you'll put in this. This is one of the first ones I ever had done. So 298 white pages here. Actually, that's a hot book now, because first appearance of Stormbreaker, Thor's temporarily new hammer. Spoiler alert. We won't keep it forever. Okay, next up, let's put this back up here so everybody knows the reference. This is one of my favorite covers. So I like a lot of the Italian cover artists, Marco Jerkovic, Gabriele Dell'Otto, Luciano Perillo, and Francisco Mattina. And his wife is really good too. This is one that is the Marco Jerkovic variant of Infinity One. What did I say on this one? This one I know, I read this. Actually, I shouldn't have. Quick story on this one. I paid $10 for this the day it came out. The guy mispriced it. It was supposed to be $50 to $75. Some kind of diamond variant was supposed to be $10. He gave it to me for that price. He felt real bad. I bought a few other books from him that day. You know, I felt bad, but I paid $10, and then he called me up. The guy I knew. Anyway, so I got this, I think, on the Infinity One. I said it would be a 9.2, and it's a 9.4 white page. Well, I figure white pages. It's actually not that old. It's only from 2013, but that's a great cover. And it actually wraps, it's just a really good cover. 9.4. Okay, I like that. That looks really nice. I love these cases, these new cases, so much better than the old. These are my first new cases, by the way. I have 0 of the new, more condensed version. Okay, here we go. Here's a kind of a biggie. This is the first appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Now, I have this. I thought I'd get a 9.4. It could be higher, could be lower. I hope not. But this is one that I actually got when it came out. I just loved the Donny case from his other stuff. I'm a big Thanos fan. So I was reading all of it. when this came out, when I saw the Cosmic Ghost Rider, I read it again and again. So sending this in might have been foolish, maybe. It could be a 9, but let's hope it's not. And it is a 9.6. Okay, chalk up 1 for pressing. It's probably, I bet you the only tick on that thing is probably my thumbprints on it for a good number of times. Should clean my hands better. Okay, next up, how many we have left?
4.
4 left, okay. This is, oh, this is a big one. This is actually my favorite one of, this is my key. Again, this is X-Men 266, first appearance of Gambit. Now that Marvel and Fox, somebody got to make this movie already. Channing Tatum, whatever, I don't care who it is, just somebody make the movie. This is a book that I read a lot. I was expecting on this one a 9.4. Now, the only reason it's a 9.4 is because I did read this a couple of times, and it's an Andy Kubert cover, and everything is really good. I just kept it really good. Probably hasn't been touched and was in Mylar for a good 10 years. So it ended up getting, ooh, 9.8 white pages. That deserves a Thanos on that one. That's a huge key, huge pull. That's the best one of the bunch right there. Look at that. I will enjoy that one. Love me some Gambit. Okay. Wife has got 3 more here. What's this one? Oh, here's a good one. This is one of my favorite covers. Unknown, kind of rare. I know it's not a key or one of the big ASMs. I'll get into those in a little bit. This is I expected a 9.4. This was just one of my favorite covers. I'm a big Silver Surfer fan. Love the symbiotes. And when these came out, I said, you know, I'm going to read this. I heard about it. I was a little older when it came out. And I said, you know, I'll give this a shot. And I read it. Story was okay. The cover was better. I love the cover on this one. And I got a 9.6. I thought I'd get a 9.4. Okay, so there's something for pressing right there. All right, cool. Well, check out that cover though. Look at that silver board and symbiote carnage form. Nice. We'll get into covers a little bit. Sorry about that. We're using a phone to do this. Okay, this one probably not going to get a good grade on, I don't think. This is Daredevil 131, first appearance of Bullseye. Probably the new villain in the new Daredevil TV series on Netflix. This has a lot of damage to it. I honestly probably, if it's fine, it's fine. It's probably might be fine minus. I really got it graded for the sake of it. It was an older book of mine that I had. You know, I probably paid a couple of maybe $10 for it. I was a big fan of Daredevil. I still am. And I just wanted one of these, and I probably could only afford a $10 copy of it, so let's see what happens. Oh, 6.5. Okay. What did I say it was going to be? Daredevil 6.5. Okay. I probably put down 6.5, 6. Yeah, that was a total stab in the dark. I think you picked that one. I think she said 6.5. I think I said 6. Oh, not too bad. Okay. White pages though. All my books, white pages. Okay. And here we got the list. 2 left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one is... Oh, this is my personal copy. Okay. Here's another one. This is Star Wars 1. This is not the 35-cent variant. That's my daughter. Not the 35-cent variant. This has a lot of damage to it. This was read probably... I didn't buy this book. It was given to me as a gift. Probably read this 5 or 6 times. I predicted a 6.5. I got a 6.0. I'm happy just because it's my book, and I wanted to preserve something from my childhood right there. If I ever want to upgrade, I'll upgrade, but I'll keep this one because it was one of my first comics. Probably my first comic I remember reading because I'm from that age of Star Wars being everything. Comic was a little different. Vader wasn't green. Okay, we have 1 left?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the last one here. Okay, this is an X-Men 96. First appearance of Moira McTaggart. Kind of like this book. I bought it at a comic shop in New York when I was there, when I was living there, and Kind of thought it just looked really pretty at the time. There was some spine ticks there, but I really wanted it. I was hoping for this one, a 9.0. Actually, I thought it was a 9.2. You said 9.0. And it comes back. Well, I don't end on a great note. Off-white pages, too. Come on. Oh, well. Not a great, not terrible. Still a semi-key. But that was my unboxing. Now, same era, same kind of thing I'm going to do. I'm going to use a different presser this time with some other books. We good? Okay. With some other books. I'm going to show you those books one at a time. A little brief description on each one. This is just for this, and then I'll be doing other videos. Okay, so this is a first book I'm sending out. Is going to be the Secret Wars #8. I know it's not the first appearance of the black suit. Just a great cover. It's in great condition. Mike Zeck cover. Continuity-wise, it is the first appearance, but we're not going to get into that Secret Wars run. So that's the first one. The next one I'm sending in is the first appearance of the black suit, according to 99% of the population. It is Amazing Spider-Man 252. This one I'm not expecting too much higher than a 7.5, maybe an 8. There are a few spine ticks here. We can always hope for the best. On the Secret Wars, I'd at least want a 9.2, maybe a 9.4. Let's hope on that. I'll get into that. I'll do that when that's all back. The next two are not really, they're keys, but they're not well known yet, or they're known, but nobody really cares about them yet. They're two of the same book. This is Amazing Spider-Man 344, first appearance of Cletus Cassidy, also eventually known as Carnage. I have both the known as the newsstand edition as well as the trade edition. You see the color differential, but I think both of these should grab into the mid-9s. I haven't really gone through those yet. Next run of books I'm sending in is two of the same ones again. These are both newsstand copies. One is good, one is eh. This is a very good copy of First Appearance of Carnage 361. This is not, I bought this separately. This was not mine as a kid growing up. I did buy this. I saw it at a great price. It has some marks on it here and there. I would call it very fine, near mint minus. Hopefully on this one a 9. You know, that's where my cutoff on that one would be. This one is definitely the one I did read a lot. You can see all the spine ticks here, probably my thumbprints there. I'm going to send it in to get pressed. Hopefully some of this gets out. This one I'm hopefully maybe a 7.5, 8. I just want to grade them both. If you've never seen Mark Bagley's cover in a CGC case, it just looks so much better. Those colors pop. Okay, the next one I'm sending in is Amazing Spider-Man 299. First appearance of Eddie Brock. Well, that would be Web of Spider-Man 18-2, but that's another thing everybody discusses. You never know. This is Todd McFarlane's first cover. How about that? Todd McFarlane's first Spider-Man cover. Cameo appearances of Eddie Brock. I'm not expecting much higher on this one. Hopefully maybe 8.5, 9. It's just want to be part of the set. My 299, I'm waiting on a 299 to come in. I made a trade with the guy as well as a Team Up 141, the other first appearance, tied with the first appearance. That one I expect to be a near mint. Then I've got some other books here that aren't Spider-Man related that I really want to get going. Sorry, it fell again. These are two together I'd like to get graded. These I'm hoping for high 9s, which would be over a 9.4 or at least a 9.4. These are the first appearances and the variant edition of the Winter Soldier. Not Bucky, but the Winter Soldier. It was one of my favorite movies of the MCU is the Winter Soldier. And this is both the regular edition and the variant edition. I don't know if this was an Incentive variant or just a different one. Both direct editions. Bought them both same time. Just thought they were really, really cool. It's actually that Ed Brubaker run is probably the best Captain run we've had ever. In honesty, there's not many good Captain runs. Okay, next is Nova #1. First appearance of Nova. Not much to talk about. Has a little line going down the middle here. This definitely needs a press. It needs a little bit of love. If it gets its love, I'm hoping to get an 8 out of this. It is a first and a key, and maybe even a bigger key if everything goes with the cosmic universe. Oh, here's one. Again, not the first appearance of Wolverine, not even the first Wolverine in his own comic, but what it is it's the best Wolverine ever written. This is Patch, I love this comic. It's actually, you can get the True Believer and read it. It's good. This one I'm expecting a high 9s. It's a great one. It's a newsstand. I know everybody says that. This was the run. 1, 8's got that great cover of Patch and Hulk, is Gray Hulk, and 10's got that great cover of Sabretooth. Another great one. Next one I'm sending in is my man the Taskmaster. I want him in the MCU more than anybody. This needs a little bit of love. I'm hopefully to get a 9.2 or higher if it gets its pressing. Without its pressing, it's definitely an 8.5. It's definitely got some wrinkle marks. I have almost all the Avengers. I'll get into that more as I do another video. But this is just for this similar type, similar age of books. Then I grabbed a book from the mid-90s that I just love. Her I love her look. Let's just say that. I love her look. This is the first appearance of the Bride of Venom, or the first appearance of her as Venom. She just looks pretty. Okay, so that's that. My next video, thank you very much. My next video is going to be in about 10 days or 2 weeks. I'm going to be getting some Silver Ages back. Heavy Keys, Fantastic Four 48, Avengers number 4, first Silver Age appearance of Captain America, Avengers 57, first Vision, Silver Surfer number 1, Journey Mystery 89, Journey Mystery 112, and Avengers number 6, first Baron Zemo, and maybe one more, I can't remember. Oh, a Fantastic Four 67, first Adam Warlock, the cocoon thing. Him. So that's it. Thank you very much. Bust my chops all you want. It's my first video. It's my first day. But I'll go into more later on. Thank you very much.